Wondering why your cat suddenly zooms through your house or needs your favorite blanket? There's actually a good reason for your cat's strange behavior. If you're puzzled by your furry friend's antics, take a look at our list of real meaning behind 17 cat behaviors that you should never know before. Number 17, chewing weird things. Some cats chew on odd things, like wool blankets, socks, plastic bags, or rubber bands. This behavior can be due to boredom, anxiety, or illness. It can also occur in cats who were weaned too early and feel the urge to nurse on soft items, like stuffed animals or blankets. This habit is dangerous since it can cause choking, intestinal blockages, and other problems. If your cat is chewing on inedible things, you should visit your veterinarian to figure out the cause and best course of treatment. Number 16, covering food. Everyone has heard of finicky cats, and some cats make clear their gustatory preferences by covering up the food bowl. If your cat is covering its food after eating some of it, it may be an instinctive behavior as wild felines cache their food to keep it safe from others. Your kitten or cat may scratch around its food bowl after eating or even find shredded paper to cover it up. Number 15, winking. When your cat winks at you, is it flirting? That might be one way to interpret the kitty-eye communication, sometimes called a cat kiss. A slow, cat-eye blink is a wonderful compliment. It is a non-threat signal that cats use with each other as well as with humans they are comfortable with. You can send the same signal to your cat, slowly shutting and then opening your eyes. Chances are your cat will return the cat kiss eye blink. Number 14, grooming their human. Some cats may lick your hands with their sandpapery tongues or nibble on your fingers. Whether you find it pleasant or uncomfortable depends on the individual. It could be a sign of affection or because your cat likes the salty taste of your skin, says Macmillan, though he doubts it's the latter, since cats aren't typically drawn to salty foods. Some veterinarians say it's a comforting behavior for the cat. We do know that cats groom their littermates and other cats they've bonded with. It's reasonable to assume that if your cat gives you a bath, it's coming from a place of love, affection, and trust. Sometimes love hurts. Number 13, rubbing up against you. You might think you own your cat. In a cat's world, it's actually you who is owned by the cat. Go figure. Rubbing up against you is a perfect example of the cat's understanding of their relationship with their humans. When your cat rubs up against you, they're emitting pheromones that have a calming effect on your cat. Some veterinarians believe your cat is marking their territory, which is you. You might notice after you've been out for the day or after a shower your cat might rub against you more than usual. This might be because they are trying to restore your smell back to how it should be, cat-scented, of course. Number 12, playing with their food. They're doing this because they're tapping into their hunting instincts. You'll also see this behavior when they have a toy or are about to pounce on an insect inside the house. Your domestic cat's hunting instinct is still intact, which is good news if your home ever experiences a pest issue. Number 11, staring. If your cat is sitting on your chest staring at you, and it's morning, it's likely your kitty is using its eyes to ask for food or another type of attention, such as playtime. If you're holding your cat, it's staring at you, and there's other body language like pinned back ears and its tail is wildly flipping around. It could be telling you it's scared, anxious, and needs its space. Number 10, tail twitching. A cat's tail can say a lot about their mood. For example, the tail of a relaxed, napping cat might perform a slow, luxurious swaying. But if you see the tail speed up and begin moving in a twitchy way, take note. It's an indicator that something is starting to get on their nerves. Remember how quickly kitty interest can turn to kitty annoyance. It may be followed by ears moving to the side or back and sudden exits. Best to back off and let sleeping cats lie. Number 9, purring at you. Most of us think of cats purring when they are happy or content, but cats also purr at times of fear, stress, and pain. It's possible the act of purring when less than happy is a bit like humans whistling in the dark. They may be attempting to self-soothe with an act that is usually associated with a happier time. Number 8, kneading. Cats push their paws in and out against soft surfaces, like your lap or a blanket. This behavior is thought to be a comforting action from kittenhood. Number 7, resting in strange places. Cats are fascinating creatures. For them, it is more interesting to sleep on the keyboard of your computer than on a delicious and cushioned bed. No matter how uncomfortable or cold it may be, boxes, books, sinks, showers. It is very likely that more than once you will arrive and they will be deeply asleep in one of these places, often just because you are nearby. They want to be close to their favorite person. You are their symbol of relaxation. Number 6, sleeping near their owner. Cats are very territorial creatures and they like to sleep in places where they feel safe and comfortable. So if your cat sleeps on your bed or couch, it's a sign that they trust you and feel comfortable in your presence. Cats also like to sleep near their owners because they find the scent reassuring. When cats sleep curled up next to us, they are showing us that they consider us to be part of their safe space. Number 5, greeting their owner at the door. Cats are very intuitive creatures, and they can sense when their owner is coming home. So if your cat greets you at the door when you come home, it's a sign that they were waiting for you and are happy to see you. This behavior is often seen in cats who are very bonded with their owner, and it's a sure sign of affection. Number 4, bringing them gifts such as dead prey or toys. While this behavior may not be to everyone's taste, it's actually a sign of affection in cats. When cats bring their owners dead prey or toys, they are doing so as a way of showing their love and appreciation. This behavior is often seen in cats who have been raised in the wild, as they are instinctively driven to provide for their family. However, it can also be seen in domestic cats who have formed a strong bond with their human. Number 3, intense glares. This is very typical. You turn around because you feel that someone is staring at you, and there you find your dear cat glaring at you. You don't know what they are thinking or how they will act in the moments after. Well, your cat does not want to hypnotize you to control your mind, but they probably just want to get your attention. So you give them food and affection. Number 2, playing with their food. You gently pour food in the bowl, only to watch your cat grab it with their paws and commence batting pieces of it all over the kitchen floor. It's messy and frankly rude. They're doing this because they're tapping into their hunting instincts. You'll also see this behavior when they have a toy or are about to pounce on an insect inside the house. Your domestic cat's hunting instinct is still intact, which is good news if your home ever experiences a pest issue. Number 1, running water fiends. You may have noticed that your cat likes to quench their thirst from a running faucet, a freshly flushed toilet, or from that glass of water you just poured for yourself. What gives? Well, running water simply tastes better to cats. Even if you diligently replace your cat's water bowl every day, there's no way it tastes as fresh as clean, running water. Wild cats also gravitate towards running water as opposed to stagnant ponds, because running water is less likely to be contaminated with bacteria and disease. Now, if your cat sees every glass of water an open invitation to hydrate, the reasoning is twofold. First of all, like we mentioned above, that glass of water is probably fresher than the water in their bowl, and also, cats hate getting their whiskers wet, and the narrower opening of a cup helps them keep their pretty faces dry while drinking.